Running deep here on Club WPT Gold. Multiple tournaments, fun action going on. We're playing 4 tournaments right now, multi-tabling, spinning it up. We've had a hot start to the new year. Won our first trophy. Gonna first place chip leader here on the Rampage. Um, and want to give you guys some strategy chat here. Strategy breakdown, insights into my sun run on the World Poker Tour. So let's hop into the action. Give me 1 second here as we get things going. We will be focused primarily on the Rampage, the $530 chip buy-in. First place is 27,000, 24 left. Let's talk some strategy chat. Let's hop right into it. It'll be a fun one. So let's see what we got here. All right. We got all sorts of tournaments going on. All right. So let's hop in here. One on the top right is the Rampage. This is the 530 chip buy-in. 27,000 for first. We're chip leading that one. See what's going on over here. On the top left, this is a mystery bounty 33 chip buy-in. And, ooh, that's an interesting flop. 10-9 of hearts, back door. Pretty shallow here. Yeah, we're not going to be doing anything other than getting this in. Chip leading on this one over here. So let's see, 6.5. Go ahead and lead here, put the pressure on him. What does he do? He re-raises. That's interesting. All right, we'll fold. Folding that one. See what we have here. This is nothing good there. All right, let's hop in. So a little better here. Ace King off. So things will calm down here in a second, but we got 4 tables going on at once. Top left is the 33 chip mystery bounty. Top right is the one we're really going to be focusing on. There's only 22 players left. We are by far the chip leader, $27,000 up top, so that's a huge one. Let's see what we got going on over here. This is a 218 chip PKO. I think this is the one we won the other night. That was a good tournament. Let's see. I don't know if I really played. All right, so we only got about 34 big blinds with ace king off, getting 3 bets. We're just gonna stick it in. And of course, we luck box it. We get it in against kings and hit trips. That's great. And what do we have down here? We've got trips. And all right, take that one down. Trips will go a long way. So what do we have up here? Mystery bounty, king jack off, position 5, a little weak, as deep as we are. This is an interesting spot. The blame Canada. Still in the rebuy window, which changes things. 40 minutes. How many chips do we have? 13,000. I think we can call that off. It's a bit loose. King queen offsuit, but you really got to look to chip up here in the mystery bounty. A bit gambly. We'll look to rebuy if we bust there, or if we chip down or bust. 3-2 offsuit, even being the chip leader, we're gonna fold that one. King 10, I can't get there. Good and good, but things go sideways. Hey, you can't win them all. All right, so let's hop over here. 2-8 offsuit, never playing that from any position, ever really. Let's see, this is nothing going on there, we already folded. 3-deuce offsuit. Fold. So the bottom right is the 110 chip daily blame Canada mystery bounty. Final table this one the other day. This is a nice one. 40 minutes left in the rebuy window. Only about 328 runners in this one. All right, so let's see what we can do on this top one. So we have 82 big blinds, little short stacks all around. So we chipped up nicely. So we have, just look at it. We have 576,000. Next has 531,000. We had a really big chip advantage here in the Rampage because we abused the money bubble. We were chip leader at our table. And we really just went aggro, opening 100% of hands, um, and really chipped up nicely. Really got to abuse the money bubble. All right, bottom right, we're all in for 10 big blinds. Um, Down here we got pocket kings. We are deep stack. This is a PKO. We're looking to three bet here. 2, 6, 7, 9. Call it 9.5. Sounds good. All right, fold. As you guys are developing your strategy, you really gotta know your bet sizing down cold. We've got 75 big blinds effective. We're gonna three bet, squeeze, essentially squeeze in the. Ooh, look at this. 66. We're all in. Jacks versus kings. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's hold. Let's hold. All right. Well, we got a bounty. It is a PKO, so we took a player out. Love that. All right. But really make sure you get your bet sizing down cold. Especially when you're multi-tabling, you just want to be able to know your sizes. When you think about your playing poker, you really only get to make two decisions, right? Are you going to play the hand? Yes or no? And if you're going to play the hand, how big is your bet going to be, right? And so bet sizing is so, 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 so important. You really can manipulate your bet sizing in a lot of instances to kind of get the desired effect. Sometimes you can see bet larger from in position as a bluff, this sort of thing. So there's so many ways. Let's see. This is a PKO. King 10 off small blind. This is a pretty weak hand, but we're PKO formula, so or tourney, so you really want to play a little bit wider. Kind of look to make nutted hands with make premiums essentially with hands that are kind of unsuspected. So let's see. So we're still chip leading the rampage up here. 21 left. We're in the money. So we started off with 265 runners. We actually satellited into this. Am I doing like a 40 or $50 satellite? 27K up top. I'll get to the payouts in a second. So this King 10 offsuit, someone bet. We're just going to fold. There's nothing there, obviously. What do we have up here? Someone limped in. Okay, that's fine. Nothing really going on there. So, ooh, look at that. Gotta love to see it. We'll start betting. See if we can get someone with top pair or something like this. Or overpair. An overpair would be nice. Even two pair. Spade draw that raises. We're gonna be looking to raise. That's all right. Probably wouldn't have got much for them anyways. So ace nine suited. This is the PKO. All right. So let's see. All right. 2.2. I feel like this is a Medi. How you doing, buddy? Thanks. Thanks. Flyfish. Appreciate the I think last time you wished me good luck, Flyfish. I think I won a tournament for maybe 4K. So love the good wishes. Medi, did you make it out to Seattle? When did you move? Let's see. This is a little loose, but we're gonna call it. All right, this is weak. Leading the chip leading this one. We're gonna get out of that. All right. 20. Ooh, okay. And he three bet min. Look at this. Or let's see, raise three bet, four bet min. This is the kind of hand you can look to spike. Only 12 more big blinds. We are super deep. Gonna look to spike flushes, two pairs, top pairs, and really nice. Does he have aces? I bet he had kings, maybe. 1-to-1 stack to pot ratio. I'm not gonna be looking to go anywhere there. I bet he's got something like kings. So we're gonna look to see what do we have down the bottom right. I don't really know what's going on there. Pretty weak sauce. All right, so that's fine. All right, folded, took it down. Nice pot. 76 big blinds in the bottom left. All right. So let's see what we got going on. Hey, Rage Quit Gaming, thanks, buddy. Good luck. Thank you, man. You've been streaming recently? I haven't seen you. I've been off. Haven't been super tuned into club recently. Just been busy with work and everything. It seems like I'm always working the nights that people are streaming. I'm always working the evenings recently. Let's see. Just happened to hop on today. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of. Let's see. What is this? Can we bet that? Yeah, I think we can just bet. All right. Hey, Jason SD. Hey, buddy. How you doing? We are running deep in a few tournaments and decided to hop on, get a little strategy chat going. Let's see. Bet there, can bet there. I'm multi-tabling. I'm playing four tables at once. A little bit chaotic. It feels like I'm watching my two sons under 4 years old. It's just trying to damage control, right? You're just trying to stay on top of everything. Let's see. This is interesting. Okay, so 6-5 suited. We raise under the gun. We get three bet. Let's call and look to spike a monster here. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. We can really just um, look to check call on that one. Top left, ace five off. We got a little loose and just, that's fine. We'll fold that over. Let's see. Hearts even backdoor. I would check raise this a lot if I'm playing for the blinds or something, but no sense to really check raise. Let's just look to spike a three. Ooh, five's pretty good, actually. Now we beat things like ace king. All right, and allows us to keep drawing at it if he wants to keep betting. Okay, that's fine. So he's got a lot of overpairs and big Broadway cards. So I mean, if he goes all in, that would be sick. Oh, he only bets eight. Yeah, so that's very clear call right here. Come back to that. Let it come down. All right, so let's call that eight. Let's get a three or a five or no, 10. Okay, that's fine. If he goes all in, I'm probably just gonna be sad and fold. Let's see. Can he pull the trigger with ace king? That'd be interesting. Oh, ace king. Let's look to beat ace king. King queen, even better. Let's go. Let's go. What do we have down here? Two pair. Let's see what's going on. We bet that, didn't we? All right. So let's bet that. Okay. Bet there. Fold there. Jason, I see you've been running deep. You've been playing. How's Lana? She playing too? You guys are crushers, man. Peanut Gallery, West the Best, and I tuning in from the road. Oh, hey, where are you guys going? Where's the road trip taking you? That's pretty fun. Let's see. What we got going down here? Could we just jam that? I don't know. Threes feels weak. 15 big blinds. All right. Gretchen and West the Best. Let's go. Good to see you guys. Um, asked West the Best if he had a good time in Vegas. So this is one of these hands that Tony Dunst talks about all the time, this King 5 offsuit. You can really three bet these a lot, this kind of shallow stack, especially as chip leader. Yeah, it's not great that he calls, but that's pretty good when you flop top pair. 1-to-1 stack to pot ratio. We're just gonna lead there. Oh, we led and they folded. Okay, great. So now down here we got two pair. Actually, down here first. What do we got? This is some craziness over here. I'm gonna fold the top left. All right, let's see what we have. We got a C bet that for sure. Two pair. All right. What do we have down here? Someone is three betting us. We're super deep. Suited hand with connectors. It's actually pretty bad now. Bad turn card, actually. Ace. We could keep representing it, but they have so many fives. We don't really want to go crazy. All right, so this is interesting. Down here. Let's see. Getting a little ahead of ourselves over here. All right, so that's a fold. This is a fold. What do we have bottom left? Eight. Yeah, I'm definitely not folding yet. Down there, another threes are weird. Hopefully they just check. What do we have that beats them? Five. Oh, trip five. So they were just checking, looking for me to jam. All right, top right. Chip leading, 20 left. The Rampage, $530 buy-in. We got in on a so what are they doing here? What is this guy doing? Has he got a king? He's saying he's got a king. Oh, we're gonna need to think that one over. We got a lot of time banks, so should probably just fold, honestly. Yeah. God, does he have a king? What do you be doing that with anything else? Oh yeah, blocker bet. Ay ay ay. I guess he just has a king. 20 big blinds. I'm gonna need to think that one over for a minute. All right, let's come up here and raise 7-9 offsuit from the cutoff. All right, I bet up there. Two pairs. Man, we got check raised. I'll fold. That's kind of, I don't know. That's close. Nine's pretty good up here. It's gonna bet small. Value, protection, range, yada yada. Look at this. Two pair, blind versus blind. That's pretty great. Look to get crazy over here. Bet small. Did we three bet? Yeah, we re-raised. So we raised it up to 3.5. He called. That's a crazy one. Oh, that's a bad turn card. All right. I'll look to check here. I'll see if we can hit a 9 or 7. 10's terrible. 2.5 over here. Oh, that was a bad turn, actually. So we'll play it a little conservatively. Kind of check call. We'll bet the river if he checks. We're not going to be looking to get that all in. That's a terrible, really a terrible turn. See if what we're doing here. We win that? Oh, he's just bluffing. Okay, fine. What does this person have? They're leading in. Jack. I got nothing over here. 2 1/3 pot. If he's bluffing there, that would be impressive. I got nothing. That's kind of a hate folding pairs for a third pot, getting 4-1 on your money, but gotta do it. All right. Piboathon, what's up, buddy? You playing on gold today or just Club WT? What you playing? We're playing 4 tournaments right now. We're multi-tabling. The one we're focused on the most is top right. This is the Rampage, 530 chip. We actually satellited in, so we got in for like maybe 40 or 50, something like that. And we are in first place with 19 left. 20. Let's look at the payouts. We haven't done that yet. 27,000 for first. That would be crazy. 20. I don't know if you can see that. That's 27,000 first. 18,000 second. Third's 13,000. Fourth is 10,000. Those would all be like my top few scores online. I mean, that would be massive. So let's see. So starting this new year, we committed to playing online poker a little bit more. We got away. We played a little bit in the most recent years, but we got a little away from it a little bit for various reasons. But cold winter months, young boys at home, it just makes sense to play some online poker. So that's what we're doing. All right, so we're in the mystery bounty up here. Basically, the bounty's coming to play after the money, which we're a long way away from. This is a PKO on the bottom left. We're sixth place out of 150 left, starting of 170 players. Got a few bounties there already. This seems a little loose up here. 6-8 suited under the gun. We are chip leader. Ugh, we can mix it up. Our image is pretty loose already, so if our image was tight, I might look to open that sometimes. But let's see. So this bottom left one is a fold. All right. So what do we have down here? Oh, I messed that up. Dang it. I wanted to bet there. Oh, that's terrible turn. C'est la vie. I'll just check fold probably there. All right. So what do we have? Piboathon, you playing? What are you playing today? You've been running deep, man. I've been watching all your results online. All right, let's see. Let me get back up to the comments. All right, saddle now. Been here for a week. All right, buddy. You settled in. I love to see that. That's great. Might come visit you up there. You got a place to play? You got any poker rooms up there? All right, 3 final tables this year on club so far. Wow, that's awesome, SD. That's impressive, man. My time, like, I haven't played much on Club WT. My work schedule's been insane. It just hasn't matched up. All right. We got a decision up here on the top right in the big one. It's probably a call. So ace nine offsuit. This is tough. 14 big blinds. Soul reader is pretty tight. Let's call it. King seven. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. Taking it down. Chipping up. Let's go. How many chips do we have? 853,000. Second place is 593,000. Man, we got like a stranglehold on that one. Let's go. This would be a huge win. 27K. All right. So what do we have up here? Chip, mystery chip bounty. Yada yada. 2-4 clubs. Oh, fold that. Let me just get back into the comments here. All right. Finished 6 last night for 100. Love to see that, buddy. Man, I'm struggling on this. I've kind of been neglecting. Well, first of all, I'm multi-tabling. I'm playing 4 tournaments, so I've been neglecting some of them. I'm really focused on the top right. I mean, that's a huge opportunity. Let's see. This is still in the rebuy period, this Blame Canada mystery bounty thing. So, all right, let's see if I can spike an 8 up here. The way I run, it's pretty likely. Overpair's pretty good. All right. So, let's see what we got going on. Knocked my wife out of that tournament. She finished 12. That's brutal, man. You guys will sleep. You'll be sleeping on the couch, man. That's brutal. All right. So let's look down here. All right. Are we hand for hand? What is this? Waiting for the next hand. Oh, I got moved tables. All right, that's fine. All right. Mystery. All right. So we're betting this over pair. I could have bet smaller, maybe. I don't know. I kind of trying to protect a little bit. It's kind of a weak. It's almost like feels like you have to bet. Oh, I got check raise. This guy's kind of a fit. Not fish is probably the right term, but I'm just gonna call it off. A lot of players I might fold there, but yeah, King Jack. Look at this guy. He just check raised me with King Jack. All right, we hold. How about they got it straight, but I got most of it. All right, that's good. That's like paying attention because the player on the wow, best hand ever created. American Airlines. This guy right here has been insanely fishy, just doing crazy stuff. We got him in the we got him now. Watch this. His image is shot. I picked off 2 of his bluffs just recently. Love to have aces against a aggro maniac. So let's see. Oh, 3-bet squeeze. All in? All in? You want to do it? You want to go all in? Come on. All in. All right. Calls it. Okay. Queen 9-5. I'm not going to be looking to do anything but just get all the money in here. Especially against these crazy players. All right, I'm going to come out betting 3.5. All right, let's see what we got. Folds. All right, homie's calling. Can we overbet or something here? Let's see, overbet or just size up? I think we 10, 35. 10 feels good. Yeah, it's a pretty dry board actually. So let's see if he goes crazy. This guy doesn't like to fold. Ooh, love to see the jam. What's he got? Queen? Got a queen? 5-4, 2-pair. No, that's crazy. Oh man. All right, c'est la vie. That one. We're still in the. That was a funny tournament. We're still in the rebuy tournament, or in the rebuy phase here of the mystery bounty. It's 100K mystery bounty. Let's see what we got. So first place is about 10,000 right now. It's pretty sweet. Really got to get locked in on this one over here. This is where the big money's at. It feels a little loose. 7.48 big blinds. Let's see. I don't love that. That's close. What is this? A PKO? All right, we'll do it. Rumble tournament, I'd fold. PKO. We're calling. I'd like to stack this guy. If a 10 or a queen comes, something like that. Oh, Jiminy. Ooh. Um, check. All in, I think. Let's see what we can do up here. Bottom left, looking favorable. He jams. We got Jack. Hopefully, he doesn't have ace Jack. Oh, he does have ace Jack. Oh, goodness. Wow. We're running into it a little bit here. That's all right. That's poker, baby. Gotta brush it off. All right, we're all in down the bottom right. Good luck us. All in, bottom right. Jack 10 suited, 6 big blinds, under the gun. All right. West the best. I had fun. Have you been in Discord lately by any chance? Yeah, a little bit. Haven't followed all the. I've been super crazy busy with the young boys at work and all sorts of stuff. So I haven't been following like comment by comment. I've been following a little bit. There've been some really good deep runs by some of the players. Um, all the above. Played the 33 mystery bounty, but my aces lost to kings and kings lost to aces. That's sick. 2 bullets. You got to play reckless in the rampage. Yeah, reckless in the rampage. Probably. I think that's probably right. I got like top five. I got to be top five when we got to the money bubble. I was chip leader at my table, and I was able just to run over people. I mean, just aggro style, loose aggressive, just go absolutely crazy. So that was really fun. So this guy in the top right, blurred lines, we got some history. He's a bit crazy. We can call here and see if this player shoves. I'm probably calling 30 some big blinds with pocket eights. All right, let's see. Here we are in the top right. This is when we're chip leading. First of 16. Down the final 2 tables. Look at that. Flop top, or not top 2, but 2 pair. Gotta love it. Okay, can we start betting? I think we just bet, see what happens. Fold, sad. Maybe check was the better play, but mystery bounty. I'm gonna fold that. We have pocket eights. I think you definitely got to call at least one there. Let's see if we can hit an 8 on the turn. Nope, that's all right. Doing pretty good. Eights are still ahead of a lot of hands there. Let's see if he bets again. A bet now would be close. So let's see. What do we do? Do we bet now? We can check. Mix between checking and betting there. Now I got to call if he bets the river. Let's see. All right, so top left, top right, that's just a folding hand. Do I bet for value now? I don't really know what he's going to call. This, I'm ahead of his range, but he doesn't really have anything I can call. I mean, if I bet he doesn't have anything that he's going to call that's worse than my hand, like ace queen he's not calling with, right? So I just check and take my showdown value there. Because the only thing he calls with when I bet are better pairs like nines, tens, jacks. So he didn't really. I mean, the real action was on the flop. That was kind of a tough call. And so that was where the hand was made or lost. All right, let's see what else we got here. You got to play reckless in the rampage, yeah, for sure. 33 mystery and day one. By both on, did you have chips in that $2 2-day one? Did you end up? How'd you do on that? I think Mogini won that the other day. I got to day two. I had like a min cash on that one. Nothing too good. Couldn't hit any bounties. It was pretty card dead. That's poker a lot of times. Um, we do have poker rooms. Love to hear that, Medi. What casinos are there? I mean, are they in Seattle? I didn't know Washington. I thought there was no poker out there, but I guess you got poker rooms probably, right? Like a private poker club or something. All right, so we got tens down here. Look at a nice hand to just call. All right. We still got our Christmas tree up. Gotta get rid of that thing. We missed trash day the other day. So that's funny. Oh, Miss Botez. Hey, there she is right there. Welcome in, Miss Botez. Can I bust her? Is this a PKO? Yeah, it is. All right, I'm gonna go all in probably. I'm gonna back jam. I forget her name, her first name, Botez. She's a chess champion, streamer. She's cool. Um, I met her in passing. I haven't really met her. Probably looked at jam here. All right, this is kind of a little fishy play, but this is what you do in PKOs. You just get like a little aggro in spots where you might be flipping and just hope to get it all in, bust people that are shorter than you. So this is nothing up there. So what does she have? Aces. Oh, yeah, yeah. Rip. She shouldn't have any chips, so I mean, she had a decent amount, but okay, I get a hand, Botez. Dang, look at that. Look how tight she's been playing. 11 and 8. That's some of the tightest numbers you'll ever see. That's either tight or card dead. I watch her play on stream, like cash games and stuff. She mixes it up. So it is what it is. All right, let's see. Let me hop back into the chat now. We got a little lull. Alex Botez, yeah, for sure. All right, West took most of her chips. I just took a few after that. That's funny. Just got in the money in the Sunday deep stack. Not a lot of chips, but got enough for the 11 feeder. I love that. Oh, this is not good. Oh, do we call that? That's close, actually. King high for 10 big blind and shove. Is this still rebuy period? Yes, it is. I'll call. See what happens. Ace 10. All right, 60-40. King, we get lucky. No jack, no ace. All right, we won. Yeah, that's close. That's when you just gotta know your shoving ranges. Technically, like, if you really look at it, like Jack 8 suited, Queen 9 offsuit, those are all calls. So any king is a call to a 10 big blind shove, blind versus blind. That's a theoretical. Most people don't play that aggressive. So, but just kind of, I think if we were already in the money, I would have played a little tighter and folded there, but we were still in the rebuy period. So I played a little fishy. I think I gotta monitor the chat a little bit, see who the players are in here, make sure no one's in the rampage. That would be devastating if I giving away my cards in this $27,000 for first spot. You know, that'd be really brutal. See, we're still in the rebuy here. Yeah, we are. 34. How many chips do I have? I got a decent stack. I'm gonna fold that. So let me see. Alex, isn't she have a sister? Aren't there two sisters? Which one's the chess? Is that Alex Botez? There's a sister that's like, I'm bad with names. I forget. I just know Botez. Let's see. Been studying like crazy lately, and it's been paying off. Heck yeah, man. Studying definitely pays off in poker. It's just so much fun stuff to study. Just watching videos and learning concepts. Most people don't like cramming charts, and I get that. Super boring, but I like it. I mean, I think you need to, but it's not essential, but I think it's better than not doing it, I guess I could say. But even if you'll never look at a chart, there's a lot of ways to study. I think you have to study. It's essential if you're going to be a high level player. Um, Fortune Poker Room. That sounds fun. Good fortune there. All right. So what do we have down here? Blaine, Canada. Nice little calling spot. Ace 10 suited. Ace 10 off here facing a 5 big blind shove. That's a clear call. Queen 3 offsuit and the rampage full. Oh, trips. Oh, split it up. Chop it up. All right, 5. This is probably a jam. PKO. Let's see. Pocket 5. Are we still in the rebuy? Yeah, we are. Well in the rebuy. Okay, jam for sure. 20 bigs, 5. Race from the cutoff. That's a jam. All these small pocket pairs are a jam there from the small blind and big blind, actually, against a button or cutoff raise when you're around 20 big blinds or lower. That's a nice heuristic or like a tricky down here. Monotone flop, top pair. I think people overplay monotone flops a little bit. Oh, raise. All right, I mean that's fine. Let's see. I'm definitely not folding yet. Top pair. That's kind of a blank. Love to see that. He's got King of Diamonds, this sort of thing. What did we? I don't know. I just don't see myself getting away from this. This shallow, yeah. I mean, even if he's got like a 9, there's so many draws he can have here. Still in the rebuy window also. I just think it's a clear call. He's got to flush a lot of time, but oh, straight. Good hand. Yeah, c'est la vie. Rebuy. We're doing it. Hopping back in. All right, so another player's out. All right, we're approaching the final table here. 14 left. This is a big tournament, big spot. Man, look at this is crazy. All right, so 14th, what do they pay? 14th pays 2,000, 1,800 technically. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, first of all, how many chips do we have? We have 861,000. Slick Arlie has 780, 650 left below that. Man, they are mixing it up down here. I don't need to get involved. Ace two suited. Min raise. Look at that. That's usually a really nutted range. Are we? Let's see. What do we do down here? Flat jam. I think it's probably just a jam. The blame Canada. We're behind a lot there, but you got a lot of equity. You'll realize your equity a lot with the ace 10 suited. Ace 10 offsuit's a much worse hand. It seems subtle, but I mean, they seem close, but ace 10 suited plays a lot better. It even's better multi-way if we have another caller. Um, yeah, we got a big spot up here. Doo-doo-doo. First place, comfortably in first place too. Um, mm, mm, mm. People aren't really. You got to realize what point in the tournament you're at. Like, can you, as a chip leader, like, can you run over people or not? That's nice. All right, want to flip? We're behind, pair, and we got there. Um, can you run people over or not? Like, if you are on the money bubble, you can definitely run people over. I raised with 100% of hands for about two orbits, and then just kept c betting, betting turn, just betting small, third pot every time, and just took down every pot. Even a guy re-raised me on the flop one time, and I called. Turn became nasty with a diamond. He checked. I bet small again, and just he couldn't call. Right? He had like 30 some big blinds, but if he busted, he was out, and he had a good chip stack to preserve. So he could have even like an overpair that he just has to fold. But now we're like close to the final table. Um, People are looking to accumulate chips. A lot of people are short stacked, just like 13, 14 big blind stacks. So they're not going to be scared right now. I mean, they're just looking to chip up. Let's see, Queen Nine suited, PKO Botez. Oh man, I like that hand. Queen Nine suited, but you can't call a full three bet or three bet to 3x sizing. I'm not calling that. I was battling with Justin Saliba earlier, who's, if you guys know Justin Saliba, he's an absolute all-world crusher. He's got a great video on YouTube that I think I posted on Discord. He talks about like the mindset of a champion. It is applicable to pretty much any realm of life, but obviously he's a high-level poker player. And it was really fascinating to get into his mind and think how he thinks about just getting locked in, getting hyper focused, like places he's studying, when he finds a weakness, how he attacks that, and that becomes a strength. It was just inspiring to see like the mindset it takes to be a champion, right? Um, so check that out if you guys have not seen it yet. It's definitely worth a watch. Justin Saliba, go channel on YouTube, Saliba Saliba, and it's like a mindset video posted in the last couple months. It's absolutely amazing. I watched it twice. I'm probably gonna watch it again tonight. It's just so inspiring. Um, so let's see. Alex is better at chess. Okay, nice. Thanks for googling that. Yeah, Alex Botez that's Miss Botez, I'm pretty sure. And then I forgot what her sister's name is. She's a poker player too. Sixes. That's nice. Oh yeah, oh, you won the December 10K. Nice, buddy. Congratulations. That's awesome. That is great. 20. Congratulations. And that's motivating. You've been playing well, man. Keep it going. Ooh, this is a tough spot here. Probably just a fold. Yeah, and it's great when you are playing and you see some results, and then let's see. Yeah, it motivates you to even climb to a higher level, right? Another get to study and really up your game even more. You got a good game, man. Just keep it up, keep studying, keep at it. It's exciting stuff. 10K, man. That's great. I've never won one of those. That's huge. Congratulations. That's so huge. Yeah, Raji Smith won one of the original 10Ks. He still talks about that to this day. Just really was huge. This guy might just have a king. Fold that. Do I call? He jams. Do I call that? Tough. Second pair. I'm all in down here. 12 big blinds. Yeah. King deuce suited. 15 big blind jam. 55. I think he's got a king. I mean, he raised pre-flop. He checked on the flop, looking for me to bet. Did I win that other one? No, I'm just gonna fold this. Kind of weak, but let's see. What happened on that one? Ace king? Oh, king 10. Oh, jack. Oh, he rivered a straight. Oh, that's gross. Gross, gross, gross. All right. C'est la vie. 10K, man. I can't get over that. That's a huge win. Congratulations, West the best, man. That'll propel you into the new year. Lots of momentum. That's so sick. Um, Keep going, man. Study hard. Keep playing. Take it down. You got to be smart about what you're gonna play. I mean, as far as what's your strategy? Are you gonna play online on gold? Play tournaments? You're gonna play live? You're gonna play cash? You really got to think about what's the next step. Um, Also, bankroll management, obviously super important, which a lot of poker players are bad at. I know not been great at times, but yeah, do as I say, not as I do, kind of thing. Bankroll management. Oh, don't ask Brad Braulio Nesser. He and I are not the best at bankroll management. Oh man. But yeah, congratulations. That's gonna go a long way. 2,500, I believe, for first place, right? In the 10K. Am I right in saying that? 2,500? I've never won that much on Club WBT. In packages, yes, but not cash. That's insane. That's like more than a year's worth of buy-ins too. That's crazy. Oh, let's see. Iraq vet, welcome, buddy. How you doing? I heard you had a surgery. Is that right? You all good? Things good with you? Didn't even know you're getting surgery. Hope things are good with you, man. Hope you're making a healthy recovery into the new year. Hope things are right with you. If I can help anyway, let me know. All right, Banderson, that's our runner. Hey, man, welcome in. Good to see you. We missed you in Vegas, man. We had a good time, as we always do. Hope you join the next one. Hope you're able to make it out for the next one. We had a lot of people had a lot of stuff going on this year. I know I did last year. I almost didn't make it last year, which would have been not good given the fact that I made that final table and pulled that big bounty. But it's so crazy how like if you have some success, how close the margins are about like, even these pros, they're not like I said, I always say this all the time, but the pros are not two or three or four times better than us. They're like 20 or 30%. They're barely better than us. And, to have success, it's it's luck, but it's just putting yourself in the right place. It's going after it. It's the persistence, the perseverance, uh, being fortunate enough to be able to get into the game. There's so many things that, in poker especially that success, that dictate success. Well, that was an unfortunate run out. Do we rebuy? I don't know. 4 seconds. Max lay reg. Let's do it. Spin it up. We're we're in there. Why not? What is that? This is a 110. What's the payout on this? 4,000 up top. All right, that's nice. We'll justify it. Surgery went last Wednesday went well. Thanks. Glad to hear that, man. Happy to hear that. I'm assuming it sounds like that was a planned deal, not a spur of the moment kind of thing. Feel like surgeries always go better when they're planned. Uh, let's see. I want a prime C for this year. Let's go, buddy. Yeah, man. Probably gonna win a few. I'll probably have some more giveaways, so I'm sure you'll win at least one of those prime seats. Knowing you. Oh man. Man, I've been sick recently. Not like sick, just getting over this cough. All my kids are sick. Everyone's sick, I feel like. All the viruses going around. Jason says, I think they're more aggressive than us, and that goes a long way. Yeah, 100%, man. Like smart aggression, basically going for draws, especially in position with the lead, always betting those, putting people to it. Like Doyle Brunson said, poker's all about putting a man to a decision for all his chips. They really understand that, maximize that. Um, I feel like I'm one of the more aggressive Club WPT players, but even when I go to play live, I realize like how much more aggressive I actually need to be because yeah, it's all about aggression. So let's get a double up here. Let's see if we can find an FDU two. Man, that guy got my aces with his 5-4 offsuit. Okay, jam. I like that. Love to see it. Pocket fives versus jacks. See if we can get a hold here. Good. All right. Good hold. All right. Not a full double up, but knock the player out. Not into the money yet, so pretty irrelevant. I mean, it's nice to chip up. We got 20-minute late reg left. Pocket fives. Another nice hand. Keep it going. We're gonna give it about trying to do about 80% of our attention to this one on the top right. We're now third of 11. Don't like to see it. We've been pretty card dead up on the top right. This is the big one. So right now, 11 places left. Let's see what the payouts are. 11th place is 2,300. We're in third, so what's that? That's 13K. That's pretty nice. What's going on up here? Jeez Louise. Are we still in the rebuy period? We got pocket fives. We called off. Raise. 3-bet. Call. Oh, we got aces up here. Hold on. Shut the front door. I'm just gonna fold that on the top. That's fine. Gotta get to the money hand. All right. Wouldn't mind a jam here by Coyote Pride or Marilyn Manson. Pretty aggressive player. No, no one wants to. This is the only player that can hurt me. He cannot hurt me. 7 big blinds. Nope, no one wants to play. Sad. Jack 9 clubs. 10-7 offsuit over here. 70 big blinds back to second place. We're going to fight up here. We're going for first. Second would be nice, but we're going for first. Second is 18K. First is 27K. Let's see what we got up here. We raised pre-flop. And looked at. All right. So what we got going on? What he calls it? We got a diamond draw. We got combo draw. 6-4, 4-2, something like that. Let's get like an offsuit. Oh, Jack is very favorable. That's like the best offsuit Jack. It's like the best card we could have gotten. Only thing he could beat us now with is a set. Obviously, he's got a diamond draw that could get there. Yeah, he jams. We snap. He's got nothing. Drawn dead. Wow, what a weird play. All right, so pocket nines down here. We'll call in 5.4. This guy to the right, we got to be careful. We don't want to. So we're just calling that 5. Jack 7, no 7, and ace. Damn. All right. It's all right. This is a small pot. Brush it off. 9s versus ace 10. Let's hold. Oh, 10 comes, so that's a straight for us. Double. All right. Love it. Love to see it. What is this? Oh, this is the Blame Canada mystery bounty. So what is this? Ace 4 offsuit. Right on the border. I think a lot of people overplay these weak aces from the big blind against early position raiser. Technically, you need like ace 10 or ace 9 to be calling that. Ace 4 off. Seems like a fold. All right. We're going to raise that up. 2.5. 2.5 is nice because if he jams, we can fold. but really putting pressure on his whole range. What's this? 8-4 offsuit. That's the we call the death triangle. If you look at charts, those are just fold all those hands. Pre-flop, the small blind versus big blind. Ooh, baby. Queenies. How many big blinds are we? Effective 67. What are this guy's stats? 30-19. This could hurt if he four bets. Do we get it in? Seems. Yeah, I just. Oh, he calls. Okay. King. That's not great, but we got three betting in position. That's our board. So we see bet. Better range, as they say. Now he's in tough shape. Let's get a queen on the. No, five. Kind of weird. Do we keep betting? I think we bet 8.5. That's what we do with ace king, aces, set of kings, yada yada. He's got so wide of range. Just check back here now, and we win a lot. Obviously, he's gonna have some kings. Oh, king 10. God. Oh, that one hurts. Man, poker is brutal. I love this game and I hate this game. All right, five. We're gonna take a little break. 5 of 11. What does fifth place pay? Fifth is 8K. That's good. My goal today, when I decided I was gonna play all day on gold, I was like, all right. I told my wife, I was like, I want to make 5K today. I want to make 5,000. That's my goal. So if we finish fifth place or higher, actually, I don't know, at least fifth or sixth, we'll meet our goal. So that would be good. Take a little break, and we will come back and hop back into the strategy chat and the session. Thanks for railing me here. See y'all in a bit. All right, welcome back, everyone. Let's hop back in here. So I made a decision that I'm gonna play. It's fifth of 11. I'm gonna play pretty tight. If anyone knows anything about ICM, I'm gonna play ICM style poker just to look to chip up, survive. There's a lot of these short stacks. It would be devastating. I got nearly 50 big blinds. I've got some big stacks on my table, including the chip leader to my direct right. It would be absolutely crazy to bust out against it before a 10 or 8 big blind stack. I mean, with the biggest, what Jason SD mentioned is like the pros are more aggressive than us. That's true. That's definitely true, which is good or bad. But they've also got systems in place. They've got, strategies, everything memorized, all this stuff. Whereas we as amateurs really don't have all this stuff in place. The other thing that's huge in tournament poker is what's called ICM. Like just um is hold on one second. Let's see what is going on. This is what I call 0.48 big blinds down there. All right, I'm gonna bet 3 big blinds up here. I'm not gonna stop playing poker, you know. But I'm also, but I'm just gonna play smart, not take big chances. If it's a flip, play pretty conservatively, make some tight folds, this sort of thing. If the spots come up. But I was listening to this, I forgot who it was, one of the pros talking about a podcast or something. They're talking about what pros are so good at is ICM. I mean, you get deep into these spots in the tournament. You're 4 of 11 left. You got 50 big blinds. You got an 8 big blind, 11 big blind, 10 big blind stack, 87 big blind, 58 big blinds, and we got 51. The worst thing for us is just a call here. The worst thing you could do is commit what's called ICM suicide, right? Go out before ace nine off. Not really even paying attention. Four trip set of fours. Um, is go out before if the 51 big blind stack went out before an 11, 8, or 10, that would just be ridiculous. I mean, absolutely insane. Absolutely terrible because look at the payouts. I mean, right now, 11th and 10th place pay 11th and 10th place pay 2,300. The next place only pays 2,700. But if and the buy-in is 500, right? So you can lose like a whole buy-in just by failing to play the correct way. So as a middling stack, I'm very heavily incentivized just to play very tight. I mean, tightening up the opening ranges. Forget suited connectors. Small pairs are almost worthless. You really want to be calling pre-flop a lot less, almost never, right? You're going to be three betting or folding. You're looking to mix it up with the smaller stacks only, not even really playing pots versus the big stacks. These are all ICM concepts. So this is like a really heavy ICM or independent chip model spot. So kind of cool. I'm glad you guys get to see this spot because I'm in fourth out of 11. Um, one of the biggest ICM disasters I've ever seen is when I made the final table of the $5 million free roll. I came in eighth out of ninth place. Like, I wanted to win first, but I really wanted to ladder. And there was a guy in second place who comfortably was in second place. No one was even close to him. Like, here's a spot right here. This is an example. A6 suited, six-handed, going into the chip leader. I usually would call that. It's marginal. It really is. So I'm going to fold it. Play tighter, play smart, let the chip leader do his thing. Look to get it to a final table. But anyways, so let's see what we got down here, bottom right. 11.6. That's definitely call. Might as well rejam. Ace 10. Nice. No 10. Oh my gosh, we were running so bad. Except in the one game we're running. Ooh, queens. Gosh. This is kind of a sick spot here. And I think I still have to, you still have to play poker, right? You still have to be sensible. Hmm. All right, queens, pre blind versus blind. I'm not folding. I'm sorry. He jams. I'm calling. I had to three bet. You can't let him run you over. That's another important part of ICM. You got to play tight in marginal spots. Blind versus blind, queens, 43 big blinds. He's got it. He's got it. All right. Can't just not play poker. So we four bets at min. All right, I'm all in. Forget it. No, no ace. Oh my gosh. Get lucky. No. Disaster strikes. Yeah, c'est la vie. Ugh. That's a disaster. Queens, blind versus blind. What are you gonna do? Oh my gosh. Can I ever do anything else there? Queens for 40 big blinds. What a sick cooler. Oh my gosh. That hurt. That hurt. PMAR South. Yeah, we all play on Club WPT Gold, man. This is what we're doing. We're streaming Club WPT Gold. I'm the Club WPT ambassador. We all play on here, PMARS. PMARS is the representative for Club WPT Gold. You cannot post on Twitter that you are streaming. Oh, I didn't know that. My bad. And then have no delay. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I didn't know that. Cannot post on Twitter that. What's the thought behind that? I didn't realize that. Never heard that before. Cannot post on Twitter. And then, so if I have a delay, it's fine to stream on Gold. I mean, you can. Yeah, what is like forbidden, or it's just like frowned upon, or it's like from a strategy standpoint, but anyone you are playing verse. I mean, you can, but anyone you are playing verse um, can literally snipe you. No, I'm aware of that. Yeah, 100%. That's pretty obvious. Yeah, I'm very sensible about knowing who's in my chat. There's 7 people on here, right? And none of them are on gold, not in the tournament that I'm playing. Tournaments. So that's what you're talking. So it's not forbidden. You're just saying that you got to be smart. Yeah, no, I get it. I'm definitely not colluding if that's what you're alluding to. It's just there's no, yeah, there's it's no one is on my stream. There's only 7 people. I know who all of them are. None of them are in the games. Some of these people do play on here, but they're not in the games I'm in, if that makes sense. Um, but I'll be super cautious of that. I do get what you're saying. I'm cognizant of that. But yeah. So I mean, and so I'll get back into that. The other thing is, ICM. You gotta be conscious of it and tight in certain, close spots. But you cannot stop playing poker too. I say that all the time. Like that spot right there. If I thought about it a little bit more, maybe I could have gotten away from that or not really gone with it, so to speak. So he raised, I three bet, he four bet small, and I five bet ripped, blind versus blind. So I'm just trying to think. I guess maybe I'm definitely not flatting his open, maybe flatting his four bet and just kind of looking to navigate would have been better. Let me see what the flop was. I feel like I probably, yeah, flop was jack high, so we were getting it in on the flop there no matter what. Um, but yep, c'est la vie. That's tournament poker. Good run. 12th place. We'll look to improve upon that very soon. Very soon. 2K score. That was a nice score. So let's see. Won't show who is watching TV. Yeah, thanks, Dan. Nice run. Appreciate the kind words. Let's see. Bankroll of 20 chips in gold, so I'm not in any of these. Haha, yeah, I hear ya. All right. Let's see. This will be an interesting final table. Man, 2 hands just went sideways. Three bet queens, king 10. They're both against the chip leader. Yeah, he got hurt. Oh, it's pretty rare. Something like that'll happen, but it definitely can happen. Dan W, you getting excited for Action Dan? You getting ready for Thunder Valley? I heard Bandit Jerry might join us. Also, oh, what is PMR South says? Incognito mode won't show who is watching. Oh, so you're saying I need to change my mode? Um, I might need to shut this down then until I can change the mode. That's what PMR is South saying. All right, PMRs, that sounds good. I'll look into that and do better. I'll shut this down for now. I'll see you guys later.